Please do subscribe to my channel by clicking on that subscribe button, and please also don't forget to hit that notification bell icon to be the first one to receive the updates on this channel. What's going on, guys? Zennosh here, and today I'm bringing this video to you guys to discuss about the guide on Baba Yaga John Wick, the fire type. Yes, fire John Wick. He's a melee DPS type of servant. He has an HP of 11,893, attack of 1,575, which is pretty average. Okay, pretty good. Defense is 419 and speed is 107. All right, so pretty good. So let's start with his first skill. It's known as the shotgun. 70% chance to decrease the enemy defense for 30 seconds by level 5. Pretty cliche. Same thing with a DPS servant. The second skill is also a cliche, which is known as hitman, and it provides the level 5 of attack boost for 60 seconds for this John Wick. Alright, so pretty good. And finally, his combo skill is known as the Mozambique drill. What it does that, like, it deals 8,316% damage upon skill use. That's a lot of damage. Damage is based on the attack, and yes, you need to note this, it is a multi-hit for hit skill, meaning like it hits for 4 times, which is pretty good for the pesky units such as Firehead, and like Forest Ram, Water Carmilla, who actually limit the damage only up to 30% of their max HP. So you might not be able to one-shot them, but with this type of combo skill, it is possible to do that. Anyways, let's look into the passive skill. Increases attack by 50% during shield. Yeah, the problem is that, like, he cannot cast the shield on himself, so he might need the support, especially like Sophia, right? Yes, Sophia. I just got confused for a while over there. Yes, like Sophia and Water Sphinx, and obviously Water Halo. Like, so those kind of servants will really help him to gain that 50% of attack boost. But thing is that, like, he's not self-sufficient on that one, so a bit of minus point over there. Increases defense by 200% when HP is over 90%. So if your HP is over 90%, well, thanks to your healers, or maybe, you know, like a gradual healers, it will be really possible to do that, especially under the shield. It's pretty possible. The problem is that, like, he's not that type of DPS servant who deals the damage based on defense. So this defense stat is purely for defense purposes. Okay, so it might be quite useful in certain case of scenario, but in general case of scenario, I really want to go for the firepower, not for the defense, for the DPS. Let the tank do that. And activated for the upon 4th awakening. Once you have reached the 4th awakening, his relation effect will be activated, which is known as, if Sophia is present in the team, his attack increases by 100%. That is pretty good. And if an ally tank, any tank, okay, is present in the team, his attack is further increased by 70%. A total of 170% attack boost with the recent update. It's possible, guys, and that's a lot. Damn. Okay. The next thing is team passive. Attack of fire allies increases by 52% at all regions. Wow, okay, that's pretty awesome, guys. Now this is what I really love about John Wick. Alright, so he's now finally that type of servant that actually provides 52% of the attack boost for the entire team if they are all fire allies, just like Fire Zeta. It was really just how to say this, limited only to Fire Zeta, but now it's also with the John Wick, and it's pretty insane, guys. This is really good. So to talk about, in most of the general case scenario, he's pretty good, but not really that awesome or best, that I would say, because of his passive skill, which is so reliant on the support servant, especially those one who can actually cast shield on him. All right, so that 50% of attack boost is totally based on that scenario. And the next thing is that, like, increases defense by 200%. Like, it doesn't really make sense, because, like, if you are having a DPS servant, you are really going to focus on his damage, not on his defense. Okay, so what sort of damage output he's gonna give out, that is the one that is actually gonna help him out. So thing is that, like, his first skill and second skill is pretty much a cliche. So even his combo skill not pretty that much of, like, you know, very unique. Okay, so what I would say is that, like, he's pretty average. I would actually give him like 7.5, like max 8 over 10. I'm not pretty much impressed about you know, like, the new hype that should have been, but, you know, like, it's a bit disappointment. But anyways, It's pretty good. If you have got several like copies of this unit, please do like build him up. He can actually dish out a lot of damage, but thing is that like he's not that unique compared to any other like servants out there. Alright, so that's the problem with that. The only thing is that like his team passive, that is so good, guys, providing 52% of attack boost in all regions for the fire allies. That is pretty good. Now that's what I really like. So yeah, that is the thing. And now let's talk about his equipments. Alright, so what should we actually equip him? As a DPS servant, a melee DPS servant, I would really go with the HAVOC set. Alright, the HAVOC set is gonna really help him to dish out a lot of damage, and HAVOC set is what we are gonna go with. When it comes to the weapon, the shirt, and the pants, the primary stats really don't matter because they are flat stats, right? But when you are talking about the additional stats or sub stats, you'll need to go with the attack percentage boost, the speed boost, critical rate boost, and the critical damage boost. The more critical rate boost you have, more the better, alright? Because it's really gonna help you to dish out that critical damage more frequently. And when you are talking about the gloves, please go with the speed stat boost. The same goes with the necklace. Whereas for the helmet, please go with the critical rate boost if you really do lack a lot of critical rate. But if your critical rate is already above or about like 80% to 90%, you really can go with the critical damage boost. Alright, so you can get the additional critical rate boost from the additional stats, from the other gears. So that's the case scenario, right? But if you are already having a lot of critical rate, then critical damage boost is gonna really help you to dish out a massive tons of damage. When it comes to the shoes, go with the attack percentage boost because he deals the damage based on his attack stats, right? And finally, when it comes to the ring, go with the critical damage boost, no critical rate boost, because like critical rate boost is supposed to be given by helmet. Just one gear is supposed to help you to gain that enough amount of critical rate boost, so really don't worry about that one. And this is how you are gonna set up your this wonderful unit known as the Fire Baba Yaga. Alright, things that like it's a little bit of disappointment, which like do not match up with his hype. So the thing is that like you can go with the beast gear and the blade gear as well. Alright, so with the beast gear and blade, you can also dish out a tons of damage provided that you have decent amount of critical rate and critical damage boost as well. So it's really up to you. Have a gear and the blade gear is like an end game content, whereas for the beast and the blade for beginners and maybe for the mid game contents. Alright, so it's really up to you. So that's it for today, I believe. So see you guys in the next video. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button to keep on enjoying the contents of my channel, and see you next time.